Finally, a January video. So I've been trying to upload this one video for about 2 weeks now. Will not upload. It keeps failing. I really believe it's the content. So I'm really describing chosen versus elected. Talking about the chosen in like biblically. But I'm gonna figure it out, pray about it. So we'll just continue on. Some of the videos in the previous little videos you've seen have been from December that I couldn't upload at the time, wouldn't upload my phone. So now this is the one where I was talking about, see, it's new growth because I had a little bald because of stress. Yeah, came out of my hair, all the old, everything old. So cut hair. So this is a recent video. So that it's now January 11th, 2022. Entitled, Your Attitude Stinks. And I did get from my son my holy word. Woohoo! So here we go. I do have videos that are written down that need to actually be recorded and uploaded, but my day's changed today. I'm absolutely starving. Had an appetite the last 24 hours and don't have the funds to eat what I really, really need, but I did have cabbage salad I made with French fries on top and some honey Dijon mustard. So that worked wonders. I've been needing to eat a lot of like lettuce, tomato, and dill pickles. It's kind of interesting. So I've had bread with peanut butter that has like seeds in it. And I had a tuna fish sandwich the other day. Sandwich. I hate saying that witch part. But we know it comes from the sea, right? All the marine spirits. So anyway, I don't want to get into that. I have to be careful talking because I'll start getting into that about the serpent seed. So anyway, Daniel, when he was doing his fast, his harvesting fast for replenishment and spiritual understanding and discernment when serving the King. We all have to deal with this matrix in serving the King. I wanted to go into, let's see, where was I at? Give me 1 second. So, your attitude stinks. I want to read this right here. Psalms 1:20. Yeah, I noticed a song of accents. So I was in Psalms 119, which is very heavenly and majestic. But I noticed, so it says, in my distress I cried to the Lord, and he heard me. So he cried to Yahuwah. Deliver my soul, O Yahuwah, from lying lips and from a deceitful tongue. What shall be given to you, or what shall be done to you, you false tongue? Sharp arrows of the warrior with coals of the broom tree. Now it says, woe to me that I dwell in Meshiach. Isn't that interesting? So it's like Mashiach, Hamashiach right here. If you can see that. Even then, Yahusha was here. Even then, it was maybe spelt a little different, whoever translated, right? Not the interpretation Bibles, but the holy words, but the translation from Hebrew. That I dwell among the tents of Kedar. My soul has dwelt too long with one who hates peace. I am for peace, but when I speak, they are for war. So your attitude stinks. So their attitude, I just want to say too real quick about cutting of the hair. I'm not trying to like not have hair, but see, you gather your hair just like the Most High knows every follicle. These are pins, right? That pin your pieces of your braids or your hair together. And I want to say this, the reason why I'm making this kind of a hair video as well with speaking about what I'm speaking about is because here, so I braided two and I intertwined them, right? So they would like give a crinkle. I do not necessarily like chopping off the white. I don't necessarily not like having that long hair. I do not necessarily like cutting my hair with scissors. But we were created to work with, we were to work with our hands. those elected, those chosen for that call, for the purposes. Some don't want to live a purpose. The Holy Word. Oh, I'm so sorry, you guys. Sorry about that. My battery's getting low and I've had such problems charging, so I'm having to move things around. So I'm a little talkative and gestury and jittery. Not jittery in a bad way. I just have a lot of zeal right now inside of me. I've been taking ashwagandha, taking a lot of turmeric and ginger with other cinnamon and spices in my coffee. And it gets me excited because I'm excited for the kingdom. See, I'm here. My body's whole, right? I'm serving Yahusha, the King of Light, under the Holy Spirit of the Most High, Elohim Yahuwah, right? His word, like here, it says it right in Psalms. With who one hates peace, my soul has dwelt too long. So when we have to go in the matrix and work for others, we're having to work for others who don't like peace, who like war. They don't like peace. They don't want you to be at peace. They don't want you to be at peace. They don't. So it's just like that. We have to train the employers on how to deal with this. We have to train our hair to mold and do what we need it to for new growth, especially when witches and warlocks and dark warlock masters and so forth have put some kind of witchcraft move on us and spiritually entangle us, try to make us sin, but we're not. We're tempted into getting into the flesh and yelling. So we lose our hair changes. So we then have to start training our hair when we use scissors, right, to do it the inexpensive way, resourceful way. We have to train our hair and our follicles to regrow the way it was from when we were children, which is what I'm doing now because I had very long hair growing up, past where my thighs are. My thighs, okay? My thighs, past the waist. So I have to train my hair to regrow again so we can be long, resilient to the weather, resilient to all these things, right? So I have to train my hair to lock up the way it needs to lock up, so it can have its natural curls again from all the damage we've done from the matrix of dyeing hair and doing all these things to our hair that we don't need to do. So it's the same thing with the attitude. There's no peace because they want to create war in us, the war in our minds. They want to create war in our heart. Most High says, I am Yahuwah, so he has the Most High title as universal. People say the source, right? We're not going to go into that in this video, but his energy, the way the anti-age movement is coming to Yahusha and starting to understand truth of Yahuwah. They may not have the name. They may not be saying it. May be speaking on just materialism, not really resources and abundance and prosperous living. A lot of YouTubers are talking about resources as far as materialism. Designer clothes because they never had it, they want to talk about it. That's what they do on their platform. That's their platform. So this Most High's platform, how he wants me to explain it to the chosen ones, the warriors of Christ, Yahuwah's children, those chosen to serve and bring light on this earth, the remnant. So we all have a different ministry and different call. Some are alike, some are very different. Your business can be the ministry. But we don't want to charge people for speaking prophetic word. That is wrong. Donation is one thing. Contributing to their life is one thing to help them keep staying in the ministry. But I don't charge to tell you what your dream is or your vision is that you've received and you don't interpret it the way the kingdom can interpret it through Holy Spirit for you. I wouldn't charge for that. My video is about to cut off. So I'll have to start over. But my point here is, attitudes stink because they want war in us. Just like cutting off my nails to start over. We must be reborn, rebirthed with Holy Spirit. It's not about the materialism. It's abundance and peace and goodness of truth and light. And that gives you abundance. That brings prosperity. The true prosperous of